Hello everybody, welcome to some more roster reviews. Today we're starting out with Mini Berry. They're in the Senate Jida. 7.7 million GP. Said they first picked up the game in 2018. Didn't take it seriously until 2020. Break, yada yada. So there's a lot of breaks and stuff in here. Said they were working on cleanup projects. And then Profundity, that was back in February. They focused on Grand Arena and are at a Lightspeed bundle spender. So we'll see how many Lightspeed bundles they got. This is my first review doing it through, gosh dang it, through the whatever with the PC client. So looking at everything at once, it's kind of crazy. First, let's look at the capital ships. We have Negotiator, the 5-star Executor. We don't have Profundity. So let's check on that. Getting kind of close. Not quite there. But yeah, they're working on it. We're going to see what Admiral Raz is at. Let me check Galactic Republic, my favorite fleet faction in the game. Not really super developed with Marauder, but that's pretty normal. I do recommend it. Work on that Marauder. And let me just see, is GK like 6-dot mods? No. It is Piet 6-dot mods. Let me see. Okay, good. Just always make sure you have your key fleet people or your pilots, your fleet commanders, whatever. Make sure they all have 6-dot mods. Because that definitely affects the power of the ships. We got a full TIE bomber that's a lot easier to come by nowadays. TIE defender's looking nice. TIE interceptor at 7 stars. So that's great. I would just, well, I mean, it gets the job done. Maybe like build up the second sister a little bit just for fleet's sake. No scythes, so probably don't have Grand Inquisitor. But we got 4 GLs. Got Bane. So some recent conquest success, which is great. Maybe they're on the 6th month plan. So I'm not seeing Queen Amidala. Where is she? Somewhere here. Nope. Man, this is actually a lot easier to just look at everything. I am blocking off a little bit with the camera, but I don't want my camera super tiny. This is a pretty good Galactic Republic faction. Qui-Gon's a super easy gear. I think it's easy to get him just to like 10, even 11 without sacrificing much. And that offense does translate into your team. No cam or anything. Bad Batch, definitely a highlight to work on, even though you're probably not going to go for Lord Vader. That's not the only reason to go for Bad Batch. It's the ship, and it's also just a good team. So let's see, Bounty Hunters. We got Executor stuff, bundle stuff. Boosh. So wait, I forgot to look. Okay, so Leia is for Boosh. Okay, in JML. I'd say Jabba should be next GL after Profundity, although Profundity does make sense. Even a 4-star Profundity is pretty good. And then after that, let's see, Hut Cartel. It doesn't seem to be working on Hut Cartel, so definitely I would encourage nudging in that direction because you already got, Jedi Knight Luke and Boosh. There's a lot of overlap. I don't know I don't remember at any given moment all of these specific overlap, but there is a lot. Captain Rex with the Omicron, nice. Obviously have them because of Leia. Let's see the rest of the Phoenix. Probably R3, if I had to guess. Oh, Hera R5. Is that intentional, or is there some other pack with her R5 or some reason for her to get R5? I don't know, but R3 does a great job, R5 better. So it's just your preference. Jedi, JML again, a lot of the good stuff. Not seeing Cal. Begs the question, what's going on with unaligned Force users? Yeah, no Seer investment at all. And no Malicos. So we got Bane, but not Malicos. Maybe just recently started trying harder in Conquest. I think this roster is perfectly capable of getting the gold crate without too much of an issue. Inquisitors are definitely something you should be thinking about when to work on them. It does require second sister to unlock Grand Inquisitor unless you get Reva by freeloading. And they all got to be relic 5. I mean, it's nice if you can freeload to get Reva, but I don't know. Depends on your guild. Sith. Pretty built up Sith faction. No one cares about Dookie Pants. Sith Empire Trooper Gear 12. So yeah. So no C. I mean, C would be a very easy pickup when it's time, but because you already got Piet. Is Vader needed in there? I don't know. I forget requirements when it's been so long. Imperial Troopers are looking okay. Yeah, Dark Trooper. I mean, Relic 3 isn't too hard to come by. Probably no Gungans. Yeah. How are the assault battles going? So probably very well with those Night Sisters, or you should be able to get through most of that assault battle with them. I don't think assault battles would be a problem for you on this account. Yeah, just keep working on Profundity, Java after that. And just trying to see any other glaring gaps. I mean, I love the Seer team, even before you get Malicos. Should be working on Malicos. He's incredible. Highest priority conquest unit you don't have, probably. Yeah, because you do have Cat. Maul's, I forget if I saw Maul or not. Maul's probably somewhere, like... yeah, okay, there he is. Okay. Now let's look at the mods. Spin with the Kylo is the fastest, which is good. Dang, I don't have to scroll down so much to see. Yeah, we got some good health. That's awesome speed. 5v2 is great. Great damage. So great. Yeah, so Slicker. Someone commented on the channel that like just looking at a few mods gives a good sense of what the account's at. And he said he could just look at Slicker mods and get a sense of if they have their modding priority straight. And I agree. And this account definitely already seems to be very good in that regard. Plus 196 on lane. That is blazing fast. Even for GL. Ray, offense and health, pretty standard and good call. Not the highest health, but it is R7. Over 10,000 offense. So squeeze it in there where you can. It's looking pretty good. I mean, that's pretty low. Secondary. And no extra offense. Yeah, you could definitely squeeze a lot more offense in. And health, too. Like, just try to be really intentional with the secondaries, too. JML, that protection is pretty good. I mean, R9, great choice. He was my first R9 ever. He just screams R9 just because he benefits clearly far and away the most from it compared to anyone else. We got Cat, resistance here to Finn. It's the fastest, 352, not bad. Crit damage. Yeah, I think health sometimes can come in there. Let me check data cards real quick. A meager supply. Resistance here, Finn, definitely one of those integral pivoting characters for a team. So it does make sense. In the context of that Zori team. Darth Vader crit chance. That's no crit damage. So I think the primaries might be a little off here. Yeah, defense. I mean, that's the set primary you give someone that where you only care about speed. I think Darth Revan does plenty of damage to merit focusing on some other stuff too. Our Jade. 330. Not a ton of extra potency, but not necessarily that necessary. That's a double use of the same word. Someone I'm not usually looking at too much. Let me see, Rex. Only 2.6 dot. Oh, plus 117. That's not super fast. Rex is someone that's pretty easy to get over 300 speed. So just keep working on the mod depth. How do you do your dash? Speed to crit chance. On an account this size, dash is still pretty integral. And having a slow speed set is doing no favors. You might as well swap out to offense, crit damage set. Just focus on the damage because you're not really like getting out in front of anyone with that. So it's like, don't do a speed set. Star Killer, offense and health, perfect. Not a ton of health. It's only R5. 268 speed, but there is crit damage and good offense focus. And I know not everyone has like every option available to them under the sun. So I'm just giving the optimal advice. Bane, here's something that I disagree on. I think when he came out, the speculation was you only want health because he's going to ramp with health. But you want offense sets and like health primary instead of protection primary on like a circle, but you still want the offense, you still want the crit damage because he starts so high. He starts with such high damage. So I would pivot away from this, keep a couple like that's too slow. Like he does care about speed some. So keep your two best health mods. Like probably keep, I don't know, maybe that one. Like you really want to shove in as much offense as you can. But I think offense set and health set is the way to go for him. And lots of offense. And lots of health too. I mean, you want everything, so he's kind of a greedy guy, but yeah, you got to prioritize. Anyway, I'll call it quits with that. Thanks for letting me take a look. It was kind of easier to look at the roster with so many at one time. So, next one. Next up, we got Gregr. They started in 2019, took some months off, and then been on every day since early 2020. They're close to 10 million GP. We're last working on Profundity, which they said was their last GL ship. I do see they have Leviathan. You have Ray in there. Focused on Grain Arena, but enjoys other game modes. And he's a hyperdrive light speed bundle spender. Kyber 2, so pretty good. Scythe, I love to see Scythe. That's very complete. And of course they have Leviathan, we know that. Profundity 7 stars, so yeah, they have fleets pretty much in order. Of course, I always check Galactic Republic. Marauder is lacking. You are missing out. You don't have every GL ship until you have Marauder. Plo Koon, I guess. I don't know if that was from a pack or not. There was, everything came R5 in that like negotiator pack. Probably had it before then, but you never know at this point. Empire fleet looking very solid. No complaints there at all. I mean, you start with TIE Advanced, Scythe, and TIE Fighter, then you have Interceptor and Defender and Reinforcements, and that's it. Could go for higher relics on Defender. Just up to you. So we got only 4 GLs. Let me confirm that. Yeah, only 4 GLs. That's interesting. We have the first 4. So no GLs after 2020. These are all GLs that came out in the year 2020. So it's in JMK, Lord Vader, Leia, and Jabba. So Leia and Jabba should probably be the forefront focus. I mean, JMK definitely up there too. This player has a lot of conquest units, so that's really bolstering the account. Let me see if they got Queen Amidala, or maybe they're on the more than 3-month plan. I did unlock Queen Amidala, but not really trying to make use of it in the immediate present. Bad Batch. I really like to see Bad Batch worked on. Keller and Beck, keep farming him. Even though he's not accelerated, he is great. You should just be farming as many of the newer characters as you can at one time. General Skywalker, we got Cat. Cat under Padme is really strong, so that's really good. And, okay, so Hut Cartel. Not really much progress on Jabba, and I would say Jabba is probably the next one you should go for. I mean, Leia's up there too, but I think Jabba's event gives better return, like with the mods. It's amazing. And then, I mean, there's overlap between them. So whichever one you get helps you get to the other one a little bit with like Boosh and such. We got a lot of Lightspeed bundle stuff in here. Phoenix looking good. Kanan Zeta, awesome. So Drogon is farmed. There were a lot of additive drops though, so I don't know how intentional that was. But yeah, definitely keep Leia on your scopes. Sith, I mean, looking pretty good. I'd like to see relics. All these four. It's kind of crazy that these four are the ones without relics. I mean, Savage, highest priority, and none of them have any pieces attached. Savage highest priority, then Traya, so she can survive and keep her unique there. Then probably Nihilus, because he needs to survive too, and those three do 3v3 better than Science. They're definitely a big priority as well among good characters you already have. Ufus. Gotta check the Ufus. Maul, you're 12, but I actually don't fault you for that too much. Slot him on the Seer team once you get it fully developed. It looks like you're working on that to some degree. Fulcrum's nice. Like, definitely want Fulcrum. It's nice because she doesn't need Chirotex. I mean, Cal, you already got the Chirotex, obviously, because he's at your 12. And does that mean you have Jedi Cal? Not seeing Jedi Cal. Definitely finish him off. He is permanent, so who are we missing? Roll fighters. We got Saul. Tarful. No, so maybe you just... Well, no, that's gear 10. So getting close, Tarful. Nice assist. Yeah, I mean, finished... That's probably top priority, just getting Cal, because it's just another tool in the tool belt you're very close to. I'm sure you're already working on that. But next GL, Jabba, then Leia, then JMK. It's kind of weird to put off JMK so long, but then JMK and then Lord Vader if you want to. Sort by the bottom. See what else we're missing? Okay, Afra, not really a priority. Tuscan's not really a priority. Stap, I mean, I wouldn't say it leapfrogs all this other stuff. It's a temporary boost with the Datacron. Other than that, it's not going to be super insane forever. Okay, let's look at some mods. JML the fastest, interesting. He doesn't have the best base speed among GLs, so... Yeah, so we probably got some slow GLs here. Relic 9. Oh, no, 8. I was going to say, if that's 9 and the protection is that low, that's terrible. But really, 8 to 9 does so much. Yeah, I mean, you got mostly the right priorities there. Springfield Kylo, offense build, not speed build. I think speed is a must for him, especially in this current environment. Do you have his Datacron or any of those? Yeah, I got his Datacron. But him going first, I mean, he's just so amplified right now. Ray. It's good health. Better than the last account, 519. Good offense. It is R8 though, so a little bit of a boost. Ooh, 28. That's really nice. C, super slow, I'm guessing. Yeah, under 500. I like some more speed on Sith Eternal. Like, there's been plenty of times where I would have lost if he didn't just take another turn soon, and yeah, I don't know. This Darth Revan looks nice with its health, crit damage. Speed's a little slow for Darth Revan. So actually, the non-GLs a little slow, like 119, not really a good top speed for non-GL. Got a little extra potency there, so that's okay. That's good. Resistance Zero Fin, like this has been very popular today. Plus 123, got a lot of health. I don't know so much about crit damage for him. He has low crit chance because he does special damage, and special damage crit chance is just really low. So don't necessarily need crit damage on him. Someone else could get it that wants it because there's so many people that really want crit damage. Dash looking good. That's an offense set, still over 300. Lots of crit damage and a lot of offense, so nice. Let's look for people I'm not always looking at. How's Eighth Brother? He's a damage dealer. He hits like a truck. Pretty slow. Crit damage. Could use more offense, like sliced. Are there? Do you have Riva? No Riva. Okay, well, they're not as important until you have a Riva. Star Killer. It's pretty good, pretty balanced. Malagus. Common thing is just maximize health. I like health and protection just because of his survivability. He's not just a damage dealer through his health, and the protection gets recovered. So you could put more protection there if you wanted to. Malik, tenacity. I don't know. You really stick with tenacity if there's a specific reason, but I mean maybe it's still good. I don't know. You want all protection primaries, though. You don't want health, because he has a higher base protection, and it turns into health anyway. So his base protection right now is 102,000. His base health is like 80,000. So you get way more out of protection primaries. I'm going to wrap it up soon. Oh, Bane. I looked at Bane for the last play. Another full health. Like I said last review, you gotta sink some offense and some crit damage. I mean, I'm sure he's demolishing people for you, but like, you're gonna run into a point where maybe he doesn't. I mean, maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I just think the thought behind full health is that he ramps his damage based on health. But he starts with so much damage, you don't need to wait for that to happen. I mean, you want health there. Like, I have mine at like 100,000 health, but still a lot of offense focus. Alright, that's it for this one. Now for the last one. And our last account for this round is MEC vulptex KristallFuchs, and they are my guildmate, Mos Eisley Cantina. Also home to Bit Dynasty now. Very happy about that. 11.7 million GP. Early game players started at the end of 2015, they think. And then this is an endgame account, so they're going to be working on only new stuff. They're trying to be competitive in all game modes and meet the guild's requirements and expectations, which is, good TB, TBDW, that's mainly the thing. Raid, we kind of coast on a little bit. And they are a free-to-play player. So let's look at what we got. We got every GL. We got a full 8 across row here. And ships. Also got every good ship. And you better believe they have a good Marauder, at least. Well, R5. It's pretty standard, because R5 is what is needed for Lord Vader. So obviously they had that. And I doubt I'd find much missing in terms of ships here on this account. R9 Great Inquisitor. I don't know if that's for operations or anything, but definitely pretty decked out. Yeah, everything's pretty farmed. I mean, my guild, it's not like a dominant guild, but like it's very much endgame. Yeah, so what are we missing? We do have Bow. So Queen Amidala. I will get sorted by the bottom, and I'll do that, but I just want to... So there she is. R5. 2 Omicrons. It's more than me. I only got the 1. Qui-Gon Obi-Wan 5 stars. Nice, that's ahead of mine. Mine are not 5 stars. That's alright. They said they were also focused on cosmetics. So basically like polishing up little groups. So I'll just try to find things to point out what they might be missing or might want to increase their relics on. So sorting by the bottom, actually there's a lot of gear 12s, a few gear 11s. This is what my account looks like too. Stap, I'd say farm it. It's Cantina, you can get it done pretty fast. Unless you're really holding the relics for something, which by the way, Gungans, do you have... Okay, they're not done yet. And no Jar Jar. I want Jar Jar to come back like soon, because I have everything ready. But KristallFuchs might need some time. Just a little bit though. Is there anything in this Gear 12 that I think... It's relics. I think Scarab Pathfinder is pretty useful. Same with Short Trooper, Range Trooper. Although not as much anymore because, like, at least R3 for like range. Scarab Pathfinder, Short Trooper. I have R5. Phoenix, Chopper for sure. Yeah, definitely Chopper. And Kanan. Oh my gosh, yeah. Whatever you don't have. I don't know if Sabine has it. Has relics. Oh yeah, no, that's a difference maker. You just need to get those two. So we got 3. But yeah, they need to be able to just have bare minimal survivability. So R3 is more than sufficient for most things. No Tuskens, don't worry about them for now. If you do, just get Warrior, Chieftain, Raider, and then put the Omicron on Raider, and then only use them in 3v3. You don't have to worry about them for 5v5. Who's really low here? So, Savage, definitely increase. Dark Trooper, I mean, I don't use my Dark Trooper as much anymore, so I'd kind of leave him, honestly. Marin, probably R3, just to be able to use full Datacrons, like up to level 8. Because at 1, you can access up to level 3, but that's barely any stats, and it's just alignment. But then, Relic 3, you go from 4 to 8. Great stats. And faction mechanics. Lando, I mean, it's kind of a TB thing to get him higher. Tech for the ship is an option. But you might want to just hold relic stuff for raid. Let's see the new raid, Naboo raid, see who's going to be doing good. Like the Separatist droids without Grievous. So yeah, I think just hoarding for the raid and then just figuring it out from there is probably the best. But I'm still going to like point out general roster weaknesses. I think Zori deserves more than 3, at least 5, but I mean she still gets stuff done, so. Queen Amidala, probably eventually 7 or 8. Especially because of the raid. Boss, Relic 7. That has to be TB related. But thank you for doing what I would not. Okay, now we're looking at like Relic 7, so most of this stuff is going to be like, it would need a compelling case to go past that. I think Malgus deserves R9 for sure. I put my Bay and Malgus Dark Trooper R9, but R8, I think R8's perfectly fine for them. Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon benefits the most from R9 because he is obviously a tank. Not trying to look at Malik, but I will in a second. Alright, Grand Inquisitor, I also think that's probably TB related, but... Alright, yeah, account's looking good. Just a few nitpicky things I'd say really zone in on the Naboo raid once we have it. So Slicker 560. I forgot to take note of their like league. Okay, Kyber 1 3630. They're not far behind me at this point. I've had a rough run lately. That's pretty good. Spring Kylo is fastest. I think that's actually like the go-to for fast on the account, but it's plus 175, not extremely fast. JMK is really fast. I don't really care too much about his mods. Like, it's so weird. I don't really care what he has. I want lots of protection here. I like the crit damage. Okay, that's about it. He's got good speed. Leia. 164. Good health. Everything is sunk into health. No protection. And it's pretty good. JML. Nice. That's some great protection, I think. You got flat protection added in there. More flat. On there. Oh yeah, lots of extra protection there. That's very nice. Those are some very nice secondaries. Yeah. So I thought that's a lot of good protection on JML. Skip Java and C. So boost up the health a bit. I mean, offense is there too, but get that health up a bit. How's Cat? Cat being super fast is like really important for mirror matches in TW, Grand Arena. 370 is pretty good. I only have mine at 372, so it's only 2 faster. So 370 is pretty good. I don't think Radis needs to be this fast. Well, 138. Yeah. Doesn't seem like you have super deep high-end mods for the rest of the roster. I'm going to say Radis does not need to be your second fastest non-GL. Plus 144. Yeah, I'd like to see some more plus 150s, 170s. Watt doesn't need to be this fast. I mean, he's getting his tech out, and then he's just chilling most of the time. I don't think Padme needs to be that fast, unless there's a specific reason. But, I mean, it's nice to have her this fast. I mean, anyone being faster is better, but it's just that they are this higher in the priority. Echo's a really high priority for speed, but he's only 311 here. So characters you need to prioritize for more speed. North Revan, Echo, Moff Gideon, maybe Rex. And Rex is probably fine. CLS 288. He could use more. The armor's kind of weird. They're like useless unless they're actually really fast. So it's kind of an all or nothing thing. I would just leave it like that or get her like 340 or something. Bastille Shawn Fallen seems really slow. Just mods in general, you need to work on them more. I'm seeing a lot of 5-dot mods and I'm surprised to see them. There's all 6 dots, that's good. Those are all 6 dots, that's good. Yeah, so just working on like the speed at the non-GL level. I don't know, so flip-flopping priorities, decreasing priority for some, increasing for others. I don't know if like Inquisitor being GI being this fast is from like TB. But if you have Reva, you don't really need to remod for the Reva mission. I mean, we're only going for charge up currency anyway, but still Reva kind of carries it home. And Datacrons, pretty healthy population. Won't dive in too much there. But yeah, that's it. Last review to today. KristallFuchs, thanks for putting in the request. Keep it up for the guild. Thanks so much to everyone for watching, and I'll leave you there after automatically minimized on just a random picture of fields, cornfields. That's from the Windows Spotlight revolving background. All right, bye.